Dawn and I were just ranking the Blue Comedy Tour. We were just stacking the Blue Comedy Tour comedians. Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Green Day.
You've got your Larry the Cable Guy, and you've got your Bill Engvall.
Right.
And then you've got your Jeff Foxworthy.
Right. And we all think maybe he's overrated. Overexposed anyway?
A little bit.
Well, he has been in movies and TV shows, and he is giving hosting a game show a try now.
Comedian Bill Engvall joins us live to talk about the Game Show Network's new show, Lingo. Bill Engvall, everybody.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And to answer the question, my theory on this is if I throw enough against the wall, something's got to stick.
Something's got to stick.
Oh, okay.
So the Game Show Network's bringing back Lingo. This is, I'm hearing this is like the third incarnation of this game show. Is that right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Chuck, I don't know about the very first one, but I know Chuck Woolery hosted it for a while. And I didn't realize this game show's on like in 14 countries, which, you know, obviously I'm not hosting that one because I'm not bilingual in Chinese. But they were, you know, it's funny because when they came to me and said we want you to host this game show, I thought, oh God, is my career over already? But you know, I look at Jeff hosting Fifth Grader and Drew Carey on you know, The Price is Right, and Wayne Brady on Let's Make a Deal, and it makes sense. You know, you bring guys in that are funny and make them a host, and that's what they want to do with Lingo, was to make it you know, a little more, put a little more comedy in it, a little more interaction with the contestants. And the reason I like the game is, and I used to play it at home, was because it's a great home playability. You can sit there and play along with the game as we are.
Now, are you ever frustrated? Do you ever want to just reach over and go, "You're so stupid"?
Oh, I'm going to tell you something, my friend. People will say things that you just go, what?
But this one,
yeah,
you know,
you realize you're on TV, right? You can't say that.
Right.
So this one, it starts out, if I remember, you start with two letters of a word, and they have to, you know, you keep going for clues to spell it out.
What it is, Marion, it's kind of a cross between bingo and Scrabble. And let's say that you and Dawn were a team. We would give you a lingo board that looks a lot like a bingo board, and then we black out certain numbers, and then I give you a clue, and you try to guess the 5-letter word, and if you guess it right, then you get to pick 2 more lingo balls, and hopefully you'll create a lingo, which is up and down, sideways, diagonal. And if you do that, then you win more money, and if you win all 3 rounds, then you get a chance for $100,000, which is a pretty nice chunk of change.
Now, Bill, are you in this this grueling game show schedule? I talked to Pat Sajak a few times. He said the best part about being on Wheel of Fortune was the fact that you tape like 10 shows in one day. You just come in, you tape, then you get the rest of the month off. Same for you?
That is exactly right. You know, and I tell you, it takes a little getting used to. I'll tell you a funny little story. There was this team that had gotten to the bonus round, and we had shot, you know, I think we were on our 5th or 6th show that day, and I was a little mentally shot. And so you have to to win the $100,000, you have to guess 5 words in less than 90 seconds. Well, they guessed the first word, and then they missed the second one, but then they got all the rest of them. I was so brain dead by that time. When they got the last word, I went, "Oh my God, you won $100,000! You won $100,000!"
You said you should play.
And they're looking at me like, "No, we didn't."
And so then did somebody come out and go, "Cut! Let's do it again. Please remove your enthusiasm."
Let's get it. Can we get that other host in here, please?
So I read that you used to, you and your wife would, when you said you were fans of the show before this, that you would play together and watch the show. Who was better at it, you or your wife?
Oh, my wife. It's just disgusting how smart she is. You know, she's one of those people that just, if you're playing, we used to have a thing called, we play with other couples called game night.
Sure.
And if she was on my team, I hated her, and if she was on the other team, I hated her. So, you know.
Any chance that we'll have an upcoming celebrity lingo with maybe the cable guy, Larry the Cable Guy? Maybe
You know
Jeff
what?
on the show?
We've actually talked about that, but with Larry, we'd have to just go to 3-letter words.
Bill, thanks for joining us this morning. Good luck with the show. Watch for it on Game Show Network. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Dude. Good guy.
Great way to end the interview. That was a good question.